this example by graphical method. First equation is given x plus 2y is equal to 4 and second equation is 3x plus 6y is equal to 12. Now here put the value of x or y in this equation, find the value of the another variable. This is our process. Now by this process, find the value of x or y. We have to put the values of x or y in that equation. Suppose we put the value of x, we can find out the value of y. If we put the value of y, we can find out the value of x. Now suppose the simplest method is that the given equation is converted into the form that is y is equal to mx plus c. Means in that form we have to convert it. This is the y form, or we can convert into the x form. Suppose in this equation x plus 2y is equal to 4. In this equation the coefficient of x is 1 here, and that's why it is simply can we convert into the x form, and that's why we write here x is equal to 4 minus 2y. Now by using this value, if we put the value of y in this equation, we can easily find out the value of x. Orally we can find out the value of another variable. Suppose we put the value of y is equal to 1 here, then put y is equal to 1 means 1 into minus 2, that is minus 2, 4 minus 2, that is 2, means value of x is 2. Suppose put here value of y is equal to 3, then what happens? 3 into 2, that is 6, means 4 minus 6. 4 minus 6 is minus 2. Then again put the value of y is equal to suppose minus 1. Then minus 2 into minus 1, that is plus 2, and that's why 4 plus 2, that is 6. Means the coordinates are 2, 1, minus 2, 3 and 6, minus 1. Now let us again find the value of the x and y in the another equation. Suppose the equation we are given here 3x plus 6y is equal to 12. Here the coefficient of x is 3 and coefficient of y is 6. Suppose. Now here we convert this equation like this, 6y is equal to 12 minus 3x, and that's why y is equal to, in the y form we write here y is equal to 12 minus 3x divided by 6. Now when we put the value of x here, you can easily find out the value of y. Suppose we put the value of x is equal to 0. If we put the value of x is equal to 0 here, then 12 minus 0 divided by 6 means 12 upon 6. 12 upon 6 is 2. Means right here value of y is 2. Again, if we put the value of x is equal to suppose 1, then what happens? 12 minus 3 into 1. 3 into 1, that is minus 3, and that's why 12 minus 3, that is 9. 9 divided by 6. 9 divided by 6. Suppose this is a fractional number, 9 divided by 6, and that's why again we take the another value of x here. Suppose we take the value of x is 2. Then 3 into 2, that is 6. 12 minus 6, that is 6. 6 upon 6 is again 1. Value is 1. Suppose we take here again value of x is equal to 4. Then what happens? if we take value of x is 4, then 4 into 3 that is minus 12, 12 minus 12 that is 0, 0 upon 6 is 0. Means 0, 2 and 4, 0, these are the points, and 2, 1. Means write here the coordinates of the point, that is 0, 2, 2, 1 and 4, 0. Now plot all these points on the coordinate system. Now the coordinate system will be drawn here. Take one point, that is 2, 1 for this equation. 2, 1. Take the point 2, 1. 2, 1. This is a point 2, 1. Next point is minus 2, 3. Minus 2, 3 means we plot this point like this. Minus 2, 3. This is a point. Next point is 6, minus 1. Here is a 6. 6, minus 1 means like this. This is a point. Now if you draw the line passing through all these 3 points, these 3 points are collinear. See here, these are the 3 points. These 3 points are collinear. See here. Again, plot the points of the another equation. 0, 2. This point 0, 2 is lie on which axis? X coordinate is 0, and that's why this point is lie on the y axis. That is, this is the point on which the axis on which the point is lie. Second, 2, 1. Again 2, 1 point is this. 4, 0. If you draw this line like this, then 4, 0 is this. If you observe that all these points are again lie on the same line, means we can't draw the another line. These two lines are coincide with each other. These two lines are coincide with each other, and that's why this type of equations has no solution, because the lines are not intersect with each other, and that's why such a type of equations has no solution. They coincide with each other. Why they coincide? See here, x plus 2y is equal to 4 and 3x plus 6y is equal to 12. If you divide this equation by 3, 3x plus 6y is equal to 12. And if you divide this equation with 3, then which equation we obtain here? 3x upon 3 means x plus 6y upon 3, that is 2y, is equal to 12 upon 3 means 4. Means the equation is same. X plus y is equal to 4 and x plus y is equal to 4. And that's why such a type of equations or graph of such equations are coincide with each other, and that's why these equations has no solution. Now let's try to solve this example. This is the third example. In this example we are given two equations, x minus 2y is equal to 4 and 2x minus 4y is equal to 12. We have to solve this equation graphically. Now let us try to solve it. Now as usual our method, that is convert this equation into the y is equal to form or x is equal to form. The equation is given here, x minus 2y is equal to 4, and hence convert this equation, x is equal to 4 plus 2y. Now if you put the value of y here, you can easily find out the value of x. Now let us try to find the values of x and y in this table. Suppose value of y is equal to, we take here 1. Suppose value of y is 1, then 2 into 1, that is 2, means 4 plus 2 is equal to 6, means value of x is 6. Suppose we take value of y is equal to minus 3, then 4 plus 2 into minus 3, that is minus 6, and that's why 4 minus 6, that is minus 2. Again take the value of y is equal to minus 4, y is equal to minus 4, then what is the value of x? Minus 4 into 2, that is minus 8, minus 8 plus 4 means minus 4. Means if we put the value of y is equal to minus 4 here, minus 4 into 2, that is minus 8, minus 8 plus 4, that is minus 4. Coordinates are, we are right here 6, 1, minus 2, minus 3, and minus 4, minus 4. Now for the next equation, we are given 2x minus 4y is equal to 12. Then we are not given here the value of, we convert this equation into the y form or x form. Suppose we convert this into the y form, then 2x minus 12, 12 we have taken here, 2x minus 12 is equal to 4y, and divide this equation by 4, means 2x minus 12 divided by 4 is equal to y. Now put the value of x, then we can easily find out the value of y here. Now put the value of x here. Suppose value of x, when we put the value of x, after summation of this numerator, the division will be occurs by the 4, means 2x minus 12 divided by 4. In this way we have to find. Suppose we take here x is equal to 0. Now take the value of x is equal to 0. Then 2 into 0, that is 0. Minus 12 divided by 4 means minus 3. Value of y is minus 3. Again take the value of x is equal to minus 2. Suppose we take x is equal to minus 2. Minus 2 into 2, that is minus 4. Minus 4 minus 12, that is minus 16, and minus 16 divided by 4, minus 16 divided by 4 is equal to minus 4. Now again put value of x is equal to, suppose we take here x is equal to plus 2, then what happens? 2 into 2, that is 4. 4 minus 12, that is minus 8. Minus 8 upon 4, that is minus 2. Then the coordinates are 0, minus 3, minus 2, minus 4, and 2, minus 2. Now when obtaining the solution of each equation, plot the points on the graph paper. Now let us plot the points on the graph paper. First point is 6, 1. First point is 6, 1, means this is a point 6, 1. 6, 1. Next point is minus 2, minus 3. Here minus 2, minus 3. We have to take here minus sign. Minus 2, minus 3. This is a minus 3. Minus 2, minus 3. This is a point. Next point is minus 4, minus 4. Minus 4, minus 4. This is a point. Now if you draw the line passing through all these 3 points here, This is a one of the line. This line we can draw. Again, plot the coordinates of the another line. 0, -3. This point is lie on the y-axis because x coordinate is 0, and that's why 0, -3. This point is lie on the y-axis, that is 0, -3. This is a point. Another point is -2, -4. -2, -4. This is a point. Another point is 2, -2. Here is 2, -2, means this is a point. Now if you draw the line passing through the such a points, you will observe that this line is parallel to the previous line. Now if you draw this correctly, this line is parallel to the previous line, means this is the equation of x minus 2y, and this is the equation of this line, that is 2x minus 4y is equal to 12. Means these two lines does not intersect with each other. These two lines does not intersect with each other, means we cannot find the coordinate of point of intersection of such a lines because the lines are parallel, and that's why such a type of equations has no solution. Infinite number of solution. Such a type of equations has infinite number of solutions. And if you observe the equations, see here, x minus 2y is equal to 4, and the next equation is 2x minus 4y is equal to 12. If you divide this equation by 2, then we will obtain this equation like x minus 2y is equal to 6. Now if you compare this first equation and second equation, the coefficient of x is same, coefficient of y is same, only the constant term is different, and that's why the graph of such a linear equations or simultaneous equations are parallel, and when the graph is parallel, that's why these lines do not intersect, and that's why such a type of equations has no solution. Such a type of equations has no solution because they cannot intersect with each other. Now we already draw the graphs of the linear equation in two variables and solve this linear equation in two variables with the graphical method. Now previously we solved the three types of examples. Now remember all these three types of examples and observe the table given on the board. Now the equations, first equations, simultaneous equations, we solve these equations by graphical method. All three types of equations we solve by graphical method here. Now suppose the two simultaneous equations are like this: a1x plus b1y is equal to c1. This is the first equation, and second equation is a2x plus b2y is equal to c2. Here a1, b1 and c1 are the coefficients, a2, b2 and c2 are the coefficients, a1, b1 are coefficients, c1 is a constant term, we say this, a2, b2 are coefficients of x and y, and c2 is a constant term. Now the same equation or equation of that form is written here. These equations we already solve by graphical method. Now when we solve such a type of equation by graphical method, we conclude some of the conclusions. Now without drawing the graph of the equation, we can find out the consistency of these simultaneous equations. Now, how we will obtain the consistency of such a type of simultaneous equations? By taking the ratios of the coefficients of the given simultaneous equations. Now, these are the general forms of the simultaneous equation. This is the equation number 2. Now, if you observe or compare these equations with the given equations, here this is 3 is a A1 and 2 that is A2. Compare this equation. This equation is compared. Then write the ratio A1 upon A2. How we write the A1 upon A2? Means 3 upon 2. This ratio is 3 upon 2. This is the ratio, that is A1 upon A2, that is 3 upon 2. Another ratio is y, that coefficient of y is -1. Here is also coefficient of y is -1, and that's why B1 upon B2 ratio is -1 upon -1. The ratio C1 upon C2 is 2 upon 3. The ratio is 2 upon 3. Now, if you observe all these three ratios, then we will find that 3 upon 2 means that is A1 upon A2. This ratio is not equal to B1 upon B2, and this is not equal to C1 upon C2. Means all these three ratios are different. All these three ratios are different, and that's why, or C1 upon C2, or we can say that any type of ratio that is C1 upon C2, means A1 upon A2 is not equal to B1 upon B2, and in such a case that the graph of these equations, we already drawn this graph of these equations. Now, graph of these equations are intersecting lines. The graphs are intersecting lines. Intersecting lines. And what is the algebraic interpretation? Graphical interpretation is intersecting lines. We occurs the intersecting lines. What is the algebraic interpretation? Algebraic interpretation is a unique solution. Means such a type of equation when A1 upon A2 is not equal to B1 upon B2, then such a type of equations has unique solution, and algebraic interpretation is the intersecting lines. Now compare the ratios of the second equation now. That is coefficient of x and coefficient of x, that is A1 upon A2, means 1 upon 3. This is the ratio, that is 1 upon 3. Now the next ratio is 2 upon 6. 2 upon 6 means again 1 upon 3. This is the simplest form of 2 upon 6. Again the third ratio is 4 upon 12, means again the ratio is 1 upon 3. Now if you observe that this ratio is 1 upon 3, this ratio is also 1 upon 3, and this ratio is also 1 upon 3. Means here we obtain that A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 and is equal to C1 upon C2. Means all these three ratios are equal, and that's why when the three ratios are equal, then what is the graphical interpretation? We already draw the graph. The graph of such a equation is coincide, or lines are coincide with each other. Coincident lines. These are the coincident lines. And what is the algebraic interpretation? Algebraic interpretation is the infinitely many solutions. Such a type of equations has many solutions. Why? Because A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is equal to C1 upon C2. Now let us try to find out the ratio of the third equation. That is 1 upon 2. This ratio is 1 upon 2. Second ratio is -2 upon -4. Means again if you convert into the simplest form, that is 1 upon 2. And the third ratio is 4 upon 12. means 1 upon 3. Now here what happens? A1 upon A2 is not equal to B1 upon B2. Sorry, A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 and not equal to C1 upon C2. A1 upon A2, this is A1 upon A2, this is B1 upon B2, and this is C1 upon C2, means A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is not equal to C1 upon C2. In this way, what happens? In the third example, we observe that the graph of the such equations are parallel, and that's why the graphical interpretation is the parallel lines. Parallel lines. Now what is the algebraic interpretation? Can we get the solution of such a equation? They are parallel to each other? No, because these lines does not intersect with each other, and that's why such a lines has no solution. Such a lines has no solution, and that's why when we are given the equations, simultaneous equation, we can easily conclude that the lines are, or the graph of the lines are parallel, or the lines of such equations coincide with each other, or such, the solution of the such equations are unique or not. Now in this way we can easily find out the condition of the consistency of the given simultaneous equation.